Welcome back to Character Select. Dave, back for more Armored Core 3. I'm gonna just go blow up the Parthenon. I've got a bazooka, bitch. I've got grenade launchers. Nope. I didn't want to fight in the abandoned factory. I wanted to fight in the arena. Oh well, probably won't matter. Probably won't matter too much. Oh, right, he's behind me. Right? I don't actually know where he is. Because I don't have a radar. That's bad. I hear him. There you are. Okay, interesting. Doesn't actually have all that many volleys, and he's not a very good shot. Well, that's bad news. Okay, but I don't need to blow this guy up. This guy does not need to explode, probably. Oh, he never uses exceed orbit. Interesting. Alright, whatever. Assembly... Sell. What are my legs? It's weird. Boop. Minute R, minute L. I'm just gonna float and just be a torso. How's that working out for you, buddy? Well, I'm like a mobile turret. Mobile? Well, mobile might be overstating it. High mobility. What's the max weight on this? 4982, 5193. Those are all lightweights. Look at those. What about arm unit Rs? What can we get here? Anything cool? I mean, we got the high capacity machine gun, which is kind of cute. What's the heat? Ammo heat is 255 and that one's 190. Doesn't have a lot of attack power though. But more importantly, core. This one is an exceed orbit core. Boop. Nice. Alright, so I can no longer go zoomy zoom. That's okay. Wow, we're still pretty underweight. That's impressive, actually. Those are some good legs. Let's take a look at our head parts. Multifunction radar equipped model. Highly stable Mirage masterpiece. I can buy that one. Because the flathead just ain't doing it for me, you know? There we go. Alright, Ox. And the Parthenon. Actually, I think his name is OX. Because the X is also capitalized. So. Okay, move, move, move. Jesus. Yeah, that's bad news. Didn't even see how much he frickin' lost in terms of health. Alright. Man, what I really wish I had, and it's impossible to get in the game normally, you have to get OP Intensify for it, but what I really, really wish that I had was boosters that boosted less than the generator generated. Ow. Oh, move. So this is the Exceed Orbit. It just shoots at him. It's kind of cool, actually. And I'm out of energy. Alright, so I need something that moves fast without getting hit, without drawing too much energy. I didn't want to retry. Damn it. Alternatively, I could just shoot him, but that's not going to be fun. So he's a terrible shot. That's good to know. Get away from me, motherfucker. Once he gets close, he's done. Like, you can't get away from him. Fuck. Yes, hello, hi. I need new parts. Should have gone the other way. Overweight by 90. Which is actually okay, because this thing has a radar function. It's probably not as good as this radar, but it's okay. Now, normally, I don't use flying parts. Not my thing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure his name is OX, not Ox. Huh, interesting. Yeah, see, he's trying to close the distance, and I'm just so fast now that he can't really do it properly. But if he does catch me, I'm going to take a lot of dams. Almost. Come on. Son of a bitch, I almost had him. Son of bitch. But hover parts are pretty cool. The speed that they give you, the ability to fly pretty easily is very cool. Meow. Get away from me, motherfucker. Alright, he's out of ammo. He literally, I mean, he does technically have an exceed orbit. He just will never activate it for some reason. Okay. That eventually worked. Like, I knew what I had to do, I just had to get the right parts and the right strategy in the right place to do it. Shadow Age. Close-range combatant who disregards all damage inflicted on his AC as he blindly rushes the enemy. More often than not, his opponents falter just long enough that their fate is sealed then and there. Most pilots go out of their way to avoid Grinder. Is that a pile bunker? What is that? So he's got two 80-shot rocket launchers. The arm unit is the KWB SB Rocks. What is that? It's a close-in parrying blade. Okay. So you want to get close, so the plan is just going to be to not let you fucking do that. And avoid the rockets, because the rockets are going to suck. I don't know how a parrying blade works. Don't think I've ever used one. 2, 3... Apparently, as long as I stay just ahead of his turning radius, I'm fine. The blade has ammo? What? That's weird. Don't let him get close to you. Got it. He's dead. Did he even hit me? I honestly don't know if he hit me. What do we got next? Next up is Bad Brain. Prefers using weapons like flamethrowers and napalms to ravage an opponent's AC. One of his favorite ploys is to lull unsuspecting pilots into believing he's made a fatal error, only to realize too late that they've been set up. So he's got a flamethrower. What the shit is that? Piloted by Bad Brain. Nope, the flamethrower is on the left arm. So this is the MWGGXCG-20, which is a plasma rifle. Okay. With an insane, absolutely insane amount of attack power, 2520. And it's got 20 rounds. And then for the back unit, looks like he's got a missile launcher, maybe a vertical missile launcher. It's hard to tell. So once again, don't let him get too close. Can do, fam. Can do. It's getting hot in here. And that's why an Exceed orbit is insanely cool. I'm out of energy, but you know, if you can pull it off, it just wrecks. Not all Exceed orbits, unfortunately, just some of them, but that one's pretty fucking effective. It does mean you can't do the super dash anymore, which is a little limited, but not that bad. Da-da-da-da-da. Milky Way. Striking good looks and phenomenal combat skill have earned her a fan base rivaling that of any other AC pilot. She values their encouragement and pays them with memorable performances every time she steps into the arena. So she's got a handgun, 2 rocket launchers, and laser blade. What are those rocket launchers? Oh no, those are small missile launchers with a maximum of 6 locks. Okay. Interesting that there's 2 of them. What's the extension? Interlocks with back-mounted missiles. Okay. So she's going to fire as many as 10 missiles at a time. That's a lot of missiles. That's a lot of missiles. The handgun, honestly, isn't that big a deal. Piloting the niche. Let's go. Oh my god, so many fucking missiles. Get shredded. You were doing better when you were using missiles. Got her. She's like, I'm gonna fire all the missiles at you. And I'm like, 1, boop. Boop on the snoot. Boop on the snoot. And then you explode. Trafalgar. He joined the arena with a single purpose: locate the Raven who betrayed him and mete out his own brand of justice. The plan was set in motion shortly after learning that his quarry retreated to the sanctuary of the arena, complete with a new name. AC name is D-Trigger. So he's got a shotgun, the spread howitzer, rocket launcher, a radar, and it looks like quick turns. He's a heavy mech, which means that he's not going to be moving very fast, probably. The boosters always to do what the boosters are going to do, you know? Something I forgot to do. I gotta start wearing these more. I've been getting a lot of headaches lately. Alright. Hey, I support your quest for vengeance, dude. I really do. I mean, vengeance is a cool thing. Ask me how many times I've been betrayed. But I need you to fucking leave me alone and let me go. I am not your quarry. Stop with the little bunny hops. They keep messing up my aim. It's very annoying. Jeez. So rude. So rude. Hostile. Short-tempered and headstrong, Hostile rushes into battle with weapons blazing in the hopes of claiming quick, decisive victories. This lack of restraint carries over to all aspects of his life and is usually trying to escape one predicament after another. Wielding the atomic pod. Okay, so he's got the medium rockets. What does he have for arms? Those are the DS-4801s? What do those do? Oh, those are missile launchers. Okay. So he's got a lot of missiles and a lot of rockets. Nope. There we go. So the missiles I can avoid, the rockets I can avoid, and he doesn't have any backups. He's just fast. So we want the 1,000-round machine gun to just ping him to death. And occasionally, exceed orbit. Wow. Dude, you gotta slow the fuck down a little bit. Jesus. Also, you have no armor. My goodness. Jeez, I barely used 200 rounds of ammo on you. You hit really hard, but you don't hit very often, so... Also, I recognize how boring the strafing constantly strategy is, but it works. So, 30 grand, hot damn. Trooper. Utilizing his AC's mobility to great effect, he runs rings around his opponents, patiently waiting for an opportunity to strike. He worries constantly about the well-being of his daughter, who ran away from hoping to become a mercenary herself. AC Viper. He's got a a pulse rifle. That's a radar. That is a grenade launcher. And is that a moonblade? God damn it. I'm tired of everybody having a moonblade but me. It's not a moonblade, but... It is a wave bleam. Because of course it is. He runs circles around his enemies. Hey. That's my strategy. Yep, it's definitely a big grenade launcher there, dude. Oh god. Oh fuck. How's that working out for you, bud? Not too well, I see. Not too well. How much do you think... How long do you think it takes to manufacture one round of machine gun ammo for that machine gun that I got? Because I'm constantly pumping through like 1,000 rounds every couple of fights. I mean, geez. You'd think... Discontent with his impoverished upbringing, this pilot immersed himself in the criminal underworld, eventually rising to a position of wealth. He accepts missions based solely on their monetary value, and greed rules his every waking hour. And the Static Man. So he's got a rifle. Looks like a double missile launcher. a medium missile launcher, and a big melter. There is an extra arena after you finish the game or after you finish the arena, I'm not sure which one it is. You unlock the extra arena, which puts you against 2 ACs at a time, and is exactly as hard as it sounds. Gotta get closer, not pinging him. Where are you going now, huh? Damn your erratic hide! Got him. Almost didn't get him, but I got him. Ba, 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 na. Midas. Named after a legendary king who turned... Yeah, we've seen this. So you've got a gigantic grenade launcher. Okay. Hover... Nope, that's tank treads. The MWC IR-20? I don't know what that is. It's a plasma cannon. Cool. And then the XP-75 is a rapid-fire pulse cannon, so both of those can be used on the move because she's in tank treads. And she's got a energy shield and just, you know, the biggest fucking grenade launcher you ever did see. Let's see how this goes. Posture check. Stretch! Here comes the boom. Wow, that actually worked. I'm impressed. Ow. Gotcha. So what I was doing there, I'm sure it's obvious if you watched it, but just so you know, is I was boosting to dodge the shot, then recovering while she reloaded, then boosting, then recovering, then boosting, then recovering. It worked out pretty well. That's one way to do it. Fanatic! Nope. Still not good. Okay. With her icy, one-eyed stare and distinct red eye patch, this AC's pilot makes quite a first impression. She never works alone when taking on mission assignments, and while not a superb pilot, her skill level can safely be rated as above average. So she's got a machine gun, looks like a bazooka, a radar, and an energy shield. Okay. So the bazooka and the machine gun are dangerous, but not as dangerous as the energy shield, because if the energy shield is active for too long, then I will not be able to do enough damage to kill her. Oh no, it's a slug gun. Okay, that's different. I can move just faster than her targeting lock. Interesting. Gotta be running low on ammo, right? Nah. I still got half a mag left. Oh, no, I got less than half a mag left. You're not even boosting! I know, it's so unfair. Bremen. Decked out in a full complement of missile launchers, this AC was built specifically for long-range combat. The pilot hates close contact and prefers to strike from a distance. Most consider him a coward, and he is known to have a heavy trigger finger. The Multibox? That's a name. So, missile launcher, is that a big missile launcher? No, that's a vertical missile launcher. Okay. Large missiles are not dangerous as long as you can shoot them down. The problem is anti-missile defenses do not shoot down large missiles. And if they hit you for half of your health, if you're lucky. They just do a shit ton of damage. Holy fuck! Damn! Those missiles really pack a big punch. Yeah, we'll retry. I was trying to decide if I wanted to go to the parking lot to negate the missile damage, but it's not the best idea. I don't think. I can also fire missiles. Whoa! The other reason to fight him in the parking lot, and that's actually what I'm going to have to do, is because it's a very close proximity place and you can't get away from me. Which is clearly what he wants to try to do. That's so many fucking missiles. Got him. Cool. Young pilot often referred to as Arena's Breeze. His most cherished possession is a white gold belt buckle that belonged to his father, also a Raven. His close-in combat style emulates his father's, and he's well-liked by the older spectators. So he's got a parry blade, looks like a handgun on the left, rocket launcher, and a vertical missile launcher. Okay. I'm going up to fucking C1. I swear to God, you guys can't fucking stop me. I've got all the bullets. And no ammunition expenditures to worry about. I'm going to have so much money. So much money. Those are big-ass missiles. Large rockets. Okay, so that left arm is a howitzer. Come on. So the advantage of having a howitzer or another type of long-range weapon on the left arm is that you don't have to equip it. You just hit circle and you attack with it. So if you're wondering why why it's even an option when the laser blade is clearly superior, it's because if you want to be able to like shoot with a machine gun in one hand and then blow them away with a bazooka in the other hand, you can do that. It does have its own lock-on, I believe. I could be wrong on that, but it doesn't matter. I don't like to do it. I'm a guy that loves a good laser blade. Faust. Nicknamed the Sorcerer, he has an unsettling ability of disappearing into thin air after combat. He prefers to launch attacks while airborne, and although his AC may look delicate, opponents underestimate it at their own peril. Magus. So he's got a bazooka, he's got the wave beam, because of fucking course. Looks like a medium missile launcher, or... yeah. And if we can beat this guy, we're at the top of rank C. And then we'll go back to missions until we get to rank B. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Here comes the boom. I kind of wonder if the AI is deterministic or if it's, like, actually adaptive. Because that'd be interesting. It's probably deterministic. Which, if I understand the terminology correctly, deterministic means it's always going to do X. If presented with X, it'll always do Y. If presented with Y, it'll always do Z, etc., etc. An adaptive AI will say, if X doesn't work, then do X plus 1, unless the situation is Y, and then do Y plus X, or something like that. So, yeah, I can't challenge anymore. Well, you watched me compete at the sea level. How did that go, everybody? I have new mail. Congratulations on your performance in the arena. We hope that you enjoy continued success in upcoming battles. Hereby present you with the OP-ELAI optional part. Is that my first optional part? I don't think it is. Whatever. Let's get our mech back into fighting shape for missions. Boop. Boop. There we go. How much money do I have? Turns out I have almost 500,000 credits. Nice. Reduces shell-based, reduces energy-based, reduces impact shock when hit. Increases generator capacity. That's a good one. Emits pulses to disable lock-ons. Reduces lock-on time. Enlarges the sight lock. Improves braking. Improves turning speed. Increases energy weapon power. Improves fire rate of energy weapons. What? As long as you're okay with me talking out loud. Alright, go for it. Reduces energy use when firing. Ooh. Adds missile display to the radar. Okay, so I want this one. That one. That one. Braking is actually very important. Alright. Optional parts. What can I equip? So they gave me the ELAI, which is improves energy shield coverage. Get that shit out of there. And the other reason I have this core is because it has just so many optional slots. I still have 5 slots available. What can I do? 2, 1... Sure. So now we take less damage, we take less stability stun. So that's when you get hit by a rifle shot and you're like, and you can't move. Very important. We can see missiles on the map, or on the radar, so that's good. Alright, so what do we got for missions? Back to the job. So this one is eliminate intruders.
Raven, we need your help to carry out a classified mission in Sector 513. Many portions of this area were damaged in a series of earthquakes a few years back. It has been deserted since, and access is strictly prohibited, even now. However, someone seems to be ignoring this fact, as there are signs of activity everywhere. We don't know what might be going on, but whatever it is, it stops now.
That's an interesting typo. Instead of DON''T, it's DONFT. Weird. Let me just make sure there's nothing. Doesn't look like it. Okay.
The intruders are in Sector 513 as we speak. Get over there as quickly as possible, and make sure none of them leave. You're being permitted access to the area for this mission only. Good luck.
Okay. No one is allowed here. Well... Okay. Traffic vest.
Main system. Engaging combat mode.
AC located. It's crests.
Excuse me, I'm a Raven. My loyalty is to the almighty credit. Thank God there's no part on this mission. Jesus, looks like it'd be a nightmare. I might be able to get a better booster now. I have to check to see what I can get for radiators and stuff.
I understand. The sector looks untouched.
Yeah, this doesn't look damaged by... Oh, that guy's dead. That guy's dead. This doesn't look damaged by fucking earthquakes.
AC crossback identified.
Oh? No one said shit about an AC to the battle. That's why they were surprised. It's Crest, it's not ours. Kind of makes me wonder, if you're a Raven hired by a... Oh, sorry. If you're a Raven hired by a company to come in here and do something, like defend them, and it's well known that nobody is allowed in here, are you at fault or is your employer at fault? Do they make that distinction? It's kind of an important distinction to make. How much are Ravens held accountable for what happens? That's a good question. How much are Ravens held accountable for what they do? Because clearly, whoever these intruders are, they had to hire Crossback. Oh, this is bad news. Come on. Bitch. Got him.
Objective achieved. But I keep wondering. What's going on here?
Mission objective achieved. System switch to normal mode.
It's a good question, Lane. It's a good question. I got no money for that. I got 2,700 money for that. Jesus. The reason that I'm getting so little money is because I have really expensive AC parts, and your repairs are based on how much you pay for, or how much the parts are worth. Raven, thanks for your help. The decision to seal off Sector 513 was that of the controller, and we must follow orders. The rules governing Laird are set in place for a reason. They maintain the delicate balance of our existence. Any sort of reckless activity has the potential to cause irreparable harm. We must rely on the controller if there is to be any hope for those living here. Please keep this in mind. This is the only refuge we have. No harm must come to it. So you know the truth. The sector was in fact closed due to damage sustained in an earthquake. Until next time, Raven. Okay, that's the official line, I guess. Whatever happened in that sector, I don't think it was closed because of earthquake damage. According to everything I've been able to uncover, those who breached the sectors are a member of the underground organization Union. This is the group thought to be behind a number of recent uprisings. They're considered a threat to Laird because many of their ideas conflict with those enforced by the controller. Exactly what they're trying to achieve, though, remains unknown. Now that I think about it, there have been an unusual number of sector closures during recent years. Could Union's activities have something to do with this? What's going on in Laird? Good question. Oh, we have a new area. Cool. What's this one? Defend Personnel Convoy has a part. Right? Ooh, that gets me a really good part, though. What's this one? Prevent capsule theft. Okay, I'm not too worried about that. So we're gonna fave, because I want that part, but the problem is the part is based on performance, and the performance requirements are don't lose any part of the convoy. And spoiler alert, Nacy is gonna show up. Oh wait, Nacy does not show up. Okay. Let's give it a try. It's a really good part, though, so we want it.
On account of your hard work, control of the Grand Mining Facility has been secured. Kisaragi is incensed by this and has put forth a concerted effort to interfere with our operations. They know the mine's layout better than our people, and as it stands, we are hard-pressed to halt their disruptive activities. Plans are underway for a structural refurbishing of the mine, which necessitates the removal of all personnel. We believe Kisaragi intends to attack the convoy escorting workers out of the mine. We'd like you to watch over the convoy. You'll be compensated depending on the number of units that make it out safely. Please see that they do.
Okay. I love when my missions are based on how well I perform, because that's why you get paid in advance. Duckling. Nice.
Main system. Engaging combat mode.
Enemy forces detected. Keep them away from the convoy.
Raven, they damaged the main gate. We can't use it. We'll evacuate from the south. Cover us.
Stop shooting my dudes. Oh, well. That's one dead. That's a lot of MTs. I wonder. There's a part that is an EMP pulse. I wonder if that only works for you. Because those things are all missile-based. So in theory, if they're all missile-based and I use the ECM part, maybe they won't be able to shoot. Let's try it. No, wrong button. First things first, though. Why am I in the shop? Damn it, that's all I want to be. Inside. Mines, mines, mines. Rocket. Yeah, that one. Or that one. And only 10 shots, though. That's really heavy, though. Let's try that one. Just barely under the maximum weight. All right. Let's try again. How do I use inside? Oh, right, it's a selectable option. That's okay.
Main system. Engaging combat mode.
Enemy forces detected. Keep them away from the convoy.
Raven, they damaged the main gate. We can't use it. We'll evacuate from the south. Cover us.
Come on. No, stop shooting at them. Shoot at me, the person that's killing you. Oh, more of them. Shh. Ah, shit. Don't have time for you now. I'm willing to take the expense to get one fucking part. Absolutely. Come on, where are you? Dodge or no dodging. Wow, I'm almost out of ammo. So expensive. Shit, man, I'm running out of ammo. Alright, now we're in trouble. How many more of you guys are there? Please be all of them. I think that's all of them. Whew, okay, we might be okay. Can I be paid by the targets that I kill? Like, holy shit, look at all these guys. Three is probably too much. Oh my god, there's more? Fucking guys, just clump up into big targets. Who cares about artillery? Just need two. This music seems wildly inappropriate for what it's worth. Matt, you're dead. You're dead. And there's Jangles McJingles here.
The evacuation is complete. Thanks for your help.
Incoming transmission. Mirage has an urgent request.
Mm-hmm.
They want you to move to the central terminal. It's up to you whether or not to accept. Head to the escape point if you want in.
Will you repair me? No, I'm good. You know what? Fuck it, I'm good. How do I not go?
Mission request declined. Good job on that last one.
Thanks.
Mission objective achieved. System switch to normal mode.
Yep, we lost money on that. By a lot. But it might be worth it. Wait. I didn't lose any of the convoy. Maybe they just gave it to me anyway? Probably not. Son of a bitch, they cheated me. Ugh. Alright, next time on CharacterSelect, I have to do that mission again to get the part. Fuck. The part is one of the best radiators in the game. And where heat is a consideration, you definitely want it. Ow. But thank you very much for watching. Make sure to click that like button down below if you liked it. And always prioritize the parts, never the people. Wait, isn't that what they were doing? Oh, that's why I blew up those monorails. Oh.